No escape.
Welcome back to Unranked to Challenger. Your boy is back on the main account and we're doing a little bit of climbing. It's good to be back on the main and I've got some banger videos lined up for you guys in the future. So in this game, I won't lie, having not played on my main for like 3 weeks or something, I was just feeling a little bit disoriented, but I feel like this was a pretty good game. We did make a few mistakes nevertheless. But, you know, consume and adapt, baby. That's how it works. Alright, so if you guys are new here and want to join me on this journey, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any new videos. But without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, here we go, guys. We are back on the main account. Good stuff. And we are going to be trying to make our way back up to Master. So this is my first game back on my main in like 3 weeks. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I'm finally back, and as I said in the beginning, we are close to Master right now, currently sitting on 90 LP. Had some banger games, and yeah, this is just gonna be, yeah, this game is just a good learning experience, because I wasn't at my full power, you know. So I wasn't playing perfectly, but I still played it like well, considering all things considered. So yeah, that's gonna be one of those games, like a nice learning experience for all you Kha'Zix enthusiasts that want to get better at the game. So this will be interesting for you. All right, so I'm running Conqueror. This is because I'm versing Viego and Renekton. Have to run this basically. Viego is just ridiculous, ridiculous champ. You'll see this in this game, and Conqueror's just really safe against Renekton as well. So yeah, that's why I'm going for that. I also took Tenacity just because point and click stuns on their team. Renekton W, you know, Viego stun, all that jazz, all that good stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to start blue up here and work my way down into the bot side of the map. I just started blue because I was like, I had to play decently safe early game, so I just wanted to farm. But we'll see if it works out. Like, I don't want to spoil it, but like, yeah, we'll see if it works out. All right, so I'm going to clear my wolves here, and I'm gonna move towards the bot side of my map. I apologize, the mini map is covered, but I'll try and do my best to explain everything. Regardless, this is just because that when I play on my main, I need to make sure people don't snipe me by like looking at my mini map, etc., to see where everyone is. Blah blah blah, you know, that all that stuff. And yeah, so I see the Viego here. He's actually taking my red here, and this looks very promising for me, but yeah, it's Viego, and he smites, and I don't have smite, so I lose that, and I have to flash out. But I do walk back in. I don't know if that's worth, but I walk back in, I smite the red, and then he grabs my body and then jumps on the Heimerdinger. He's gonna have to flash out, and yeah, I just get clapped because I have no priority, and the enemy Thresh and Zoe roam up. And yeah, it's a bit awkward in this scenario. So they actually pick up the Thresh here, and the Ezreal's gonna drop as well. A bit fucking sad. Yeah, just not the greatest early game whatsoever. 1-3, you know, kind of sucks. I guess I should have been a little more cautious, but then again, like, I don't really know. I don't really have information there, so I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to predict that. Aside from just you know, making sure that I mean, maybe I should have just secured my red. That's probably the way to go. But yeah, I see the Renekton up here, and he's in a good position for a gank, so I'm just gonna auto QW him, and we pick up the kill. That's a really nice teleport from the Heimerdinger because it forced him to go towards me, and yeah, that was a pretty solid comeback for me, getting a nice juicy kill. Cassio already got a kill on him, which is pretty good, and you know, now we know that we actually have a lane to kind of play around. Yeah, my lanes are still a bit weak right now, so I just gotta wait a little bit. I don't have like crazy powerful lanes or anything right now, but once people hit like 6 and they get the first item, etc., we should be good to go. Like, Cassio is like sort of weak. She doesn't really offer too much for a gank early on. She can put out some good damage, I guess, but yeah, that's about it. And yeah, Heimerdinger, you know, hit or miss with him. Ezreal Yumi is probably one of the weakest bot lanes in the game early early on. They have absolutely no priority. They are really just forced to sit and farm for the most part until Ez gets his first item. And that is probably what's going to happen because they're versing a Draven Thresh, and Draven Thresh is obviously a pretty scary lane. So yeah, all right. So I'm just clearing here. I have no other choice. As I said, I'm sorry again. It's annoying for me to have the minimap like this, but hey, I mean, it is it is what it is. Maybe I'll find a workaround to it. But yeah, I apologize for now, guys. My bad. And yeah, I'm finishing up my Krogs here, which is about all I can do. That's about it. I do have my serrated dirk here ready to buy, and I'm not gonna get it just yet because I'm still fucking finishing the Krogs. Like, they take fucking forever. I think they should honestly just rework Krogs because they take way too long in my opinion. And it would help a lot of junglers out if Krogs weren't so time consuming to take. So we see that Viego, he actually takes a dragon, so we know where he is now, and we're just gonna tell bot lane to be careful on the bot side of the map. So I just recall, pick up serrated dirk, and I'm going into Duskblade here. We see another kill going on into the Renekton top lane. That's very, very nice for me. And so I'm kind of beginning to understand what I need to do in this game. I need to kind of just play top side. And the good thing is that we see Viego in the bot side. So that's massive. And I immediately decide to go roam up, see if he's done his camps. Hopefully he hasn't. Yes, he has not, which is very, very good for me. And in the meantime, bot lane just gonna get destroyed. Destroyed, not really much I can do. Cassie's gonna TP down. In the meantime, Ez picks up a kill, that's cool. And it looks pretty promising here, but there's always down there as well. And unfortunately, the Cassie's gonna go down as well. So yeah, at this point, Cassie just needs to play top. She needs to win her lane hard so that I can snowball her with my jungle pressure. That's basically how we win the early game, or how we get through the early game anyway. And yeah, that's just it. That's about all we have to do. Alright, so I'm going to cover this wave here because no one else is here. This is really good for me because I get a bunch of experience and I'm close to level 6. We do hit the cannon. We love hitting those cannons. Very nice. And then we're going to hit 6 finally. And we're going to continue holding the wave. What are we evolving? E first. No, I'm jokes. Okay. Q, yeah. So Q is pretty self-explanatory. Need it to farm and shit. And then we see the Thresh here, so I'm like, hey, what's up? But nothing's gonna happen here because Thresh is gonna land in the Renekton now. Unlucky. And the Viego's like 4-0 now, and it's pretty scary because Viego's a broken champ. So, you know, it's gonna be a bit rough to try and contest him in these scenarios. But hey, Viego doesn't really get too strong unless he has a completed item. So Kha'Zix can normally deal with him in most scenarios. Normally. And yeah. Alright, so I'm still playing top. I'm just wondering if I can do anything up here. And I kind of want to do the Herald right now, but it's not really safe because I don't really have like... Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have jungle... I don't have lane pressure here because... Oh yeah, right. Here I was like, okay. I can't really do Herald because Thresh is up here. And so if I do Herald, it would make it like a... If Viego's up here as well, it would make it like a 3v4 or more. Yeah. 2v3 or 3v4 at the most. And so I decided to kind of just ignore Herald. I am still hanging around top. You can see there's a dive going on here. And Renekton's going to tank the tower. I'm going to try go on him because he's the one tanking. So he's going to die. He's going to go down to me. Viego's going to take Cassio. And I'm going to be forced to play around this tower here. And I'm going to flash that just to buy some time. I am going to go down here. There's nothing I can do to flash... to get out of that scenario. I think that hook was not really dodgeable in my opinion, because if I did dodge it, I would still get one. I was like one auto attack away from dying from Thresh, so that's best outcome there. Heimdall comes along and he picks up the Viego shutdown, which is really, really massive. And yeah, that's not too bad, right? That's not bad at all. That really isn't bad at all. We counted the dive. We got a 3 for 2 trade, which is not too bad at all, considering that was a pretty aggressive play by the enemy team. And now we are returning to the bot side. Ezreal makes a bit of a mistake here. I think he E's in, and then he gets collapsed on by Zoe and Thresh, so he's gonna go down. Unlucky Draven stacks. Unlucky Draven picks up a double. Can't really do anything about that on my part, so I'm gonna just go back to my jungle and take camps. Yada yada yada. You know the drill. As I said, I'm not playing topside here. I'm playing in. Sorry, no, I'm not playing bot side. I'm playing topside. My bad. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan I'm going for. I could hold that bot wave though. Zoe's gonna go down to Heimerdinger, unlucky, but Cassio's gonna pick up the Renekton yet again, and so this time I have the clear objective to try and get Herald, because this is a very opportunistic time to go for the Herald, you know. And Yumi's a little bit salty. I don't know. I don't really feel like you can be salty as Yumi when you're playing a champion that just sits on people and doesn't even move themselves. Fucking Yumi players. Fucking Yumi players, am I right? But yeah. So yeah, like I said, clear objective in mind. I'm going for the Herald, and that's about all I need to try and do this game. Because if I do get the Herald, I can put it top and we can snowball the Cassiopeia. That's all I have going for me right now, right? This is the best chance we have of winning the game. I could technically play mid as well, but like, no. Alright, so here I'm going top. Unfortunately, the wave is pushing too fast, so I can't actually sneak into the bush here, but the Renekton is here, and he spots the control ward. This is a good bait for me, and he is going to be able to E out, unfortunately. He does pop his ult too. But I'm able to keep up with my red buff and R evolve. Sorry, not R evolve. I keep calling it R evolve, man. Void Assault, R, ultimate, whatever you call it. And I'm able to slow him and pick him off quite nicely. That's what Conquer is good for. It just helps a little bit in cleaving down the beefier opponents. So yeah, got a pretty good use out of that there. And then I'm gonna stick to my objective and keep going for the Herald here. Thresh goes down. I actually don't know what happened, but he does go down, which is cool. And bot lane seems to be doing decently well now, and that's really good. And with nothing really here to contest this, I'm pretty sure I'm able to take this away quite nicely. We got Cassio with full prio in the top lane, so if Viego does in fact come here, we can collapse on him pretty easily. But yeah, I take the Herald and I'm just gonna go insta top, and we'll take the tower with the Herald. So this is a huge play because we're going to get tower plating as well. This is perfect timing, right? This is absolutely perfect timing for Herald because it's only like 1 minute until plating falls. So not only have I allowed for like really heavy farming early game, like I've allowed people to have the early game, right, in the lanes, and I'm using Herald just 1 minute before the plates expire so that we can just maximize our gold. So that's pretty massive. And I do try to get the Renekton there, but unfortunately I make a mistake and I don't smite. Yeah, I didn't smite him. I don't really know why I didn't smite him here, but you know, it is what it is. And we just finished up the Krogs and we're gonna back off. Unlucky. I should have killed him there for sure. No big deal though. He's not really worth much gold anyway. He's 0-6. Yeah, did we talk about it? I don't know. Alright, so we still got a pretty tough game on our hands. We do pick up the Duskblade. Honestly, Duskblade is slightly greedy here. I mean, it's not a bad buy by any means, but you know, I think I could probably go a different item here. Cassio TP's down bot, picks up a double. That's really good. And what am I doing here? I'm running up into the top side to take my camps, I'm pretty sure, or I just go and cover top. I do one of the two. Yeah, I do one of the two. I go top and just make sure I'm getting my farm, basically. Yeah, because after they got the bot lane kills, I was like, well, if I go bot, nothing's gonna happen because my team's gonna reset. So like, I need to just go top and just clear out my jungle while everyone's resetting like they are now. See, so yeah, it's just always good to maximize your time. And I think I played this early game pretty well. I won't lie. I think I played this very solid. But as I said in the beginning, we do make a few stupid mistakes, and hopefully that can later into the game, hopefully that can help you kind of improve on this little bug boy. Anyway, all right, so we are looking for a chance here on the Draven, but I'm like, well, everyone's kind of missing, and plus Thresh is probably with the Draven, so he's just gonna lantern out. If I try and go in, I kind of waste my control ward there. Viego takes that out really easily. Kind of a waste. Yeah, definitely a waste. Shouldn't have gone for that. But hey, what can you do? And now I'm just wondering what to do. I'm kind of fumbling. I don't really want to do anything else. Turns out my red's coming up, so we're going to take that. I don't really want to do anything aside from play with Cassio, because she's the strongest and she's like she's the most reliable on the team for us to succeed in fights. So that's what I want to go for. I want to go for just skirmishes with Cassio, and if that doesn't work, then tough shit. But yeah, she R flashes in, gets a 2-man stun, and I managed to jump on the Zoe and pick her up. A big shutdown on me. Cassio's going to pick up the Thresh, and the Vega's going to jump on me. I'm going to flash out before he gets to ult execute me, and he tries to flash on me as well, but I WQ and I heal up, and he's going to go down as well, and the Draven's going to get baited, and he's going to die in the process too. Cool, that was enormous for us. Like, that was huge, and that's exactly what I wanted to go for, because like, again, like, play with the Cassio. She's fucking massive, and sure enough, she was massive. She had a 2-man stun, and it allowed me to get a shutdown on the Zoe, and then we just cleaned up from there. Like, it was huge. Well done. So really well done to the Cassio. I actually versus Cassio the game after, and I got completely destroyed. Very good player. Very good player, I won't lie. Got destroyed. Yeah, so we're going to take the mid tower. I get hooked, no big deal. And then we're going to try to get the dragon here, because it's just coming up right now. I know you can't see it on the map, but it is coming up. Here we go. But this is kind of risky. Like, this is very risky, because I don't have smite, for one thing. I have no smite, and the enemy team is coming to contest this. Like, they are 100% coming. And Harmony will reset as well as Yumi. So we are 2 people down here, and I just managed to barely pick up the mountain drag here, which is nice. But in the meantime, Cassiopeia is going to go down to the Renekton. Honestly, it's not a huge deal because it went onto the Renekton, but I mean, hey, we'll take it. We got the objective, that's fine. And I'm going to make sure these Krugs don't get in the way of Ezreal recalling. Just so he doesn't get mad. Alright, so we've got the Renekton overextending here. I actually managed to grab a quick isolated Q on him there, which lets me just kind of whack him down with my auto attacks and Conqueror. And so I'm going to pick up a nice little quick kill there. In the meantime, the enemy team is pushing the mid lane. Maybe I should have just ignored the Renekton, maybe, but at the same time, like, Kha'Zix is not really good at defending situations like that unless he can actually go in on the enemy. And because I can't really reliably go in on people right now, I think it was better I went on the Renekton there, so that's fine, I'll take it. And we're going to recall with our 2.7k gold, and we're going to pick up the Collector. No, I'm jokes. You thought I was going to buy Collector? No, fuck that. What are you kidding me? Are you serious? You think I was going to go Collector? No, we're going into Cleaver here. We're going into Cleaver just because of... we're running Conqueror, so I want to transition into kind of... Well, I want to have the extended fighting capability, basically. Against the Viego, etc. So yeah, that's going to be pretty important. And yeah. That's about it. I'm going to hover the Cassio up top here. Again, we're still playing with Cassio. That's all we can do. Yeah, that's basically all we can do. So we're going to be trying to sneak into the bush here and see if we can potentially get something here. And we see the Zoe recalling here. This is quite good. I think what I should have done... Yeah, so I had a... Alright, this was a small mistake. So I get chunked here as well. But I get healed up because Yumi's the thing in League of Legends. Very cool champ. So yeah, what I should have done there is I should have just R'd into the bush. I mean, I should have just R'd from the bush and just auto-attacked without using my leap onto the Zoe. So yeah, I should have just walked up to the Zoe, basically. And that would have let me follow her flash with my E. And so I probably would have killed her in that regard. But hey, unlucky. My mistake. I just got a little greedy. I didn't really want to use my R there. And so yeah, we pay the price and we can't get the... We can't get the thing. The stupid kid. Alright, sorry. It's just, there's always not a kid. She's like 1,000 years old, right? Alright, so we are going to give the blue buff over to the Cassio, and then we're going to recall because we have the Cleaver. I didn't touch on the fact that we took Herald, but yeah, we took Herald if you couldn't notice that. Alright, so yeah, we'll pick up Herald. That's great. Get Cleaver as well, and now I'm just wondering what to build next. I can build basically anything, but the next item I'll probably go is Serpent's Fang, because For one thing, the Viego has Immortal Shield Bow, and at some point, Renekton's gonna get Sterak's Gauge, and Thresh already has a shield, and he also has Locket on top of that. So getting the Serpent's Fang is gonna be pretty good, I think, and it should be, you know, pretty beneficial for us throughout this game. Is what I think. I mean, I don't actually know if it's worth buying Serpents here. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll I'm still kind of debating it, but yeah, we actually find the Viego in the bush here. Try and go on him, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. I tried jumping the Zoe here. I don't really know what I'm doing here. This is kind of stupid. I should have just hard committed to the Viego if I was going to go in there. But at the same time, I don't feel like we get anything out of that scenario anyway. So I'm going to drop Herald here. We're going to get the top lane tower off it. And we can see the Draven and Renekton bot. So we can assume that there's like maybe 3 bot. So it's kind of an even split. 2 bot, 3 top. And we have very good Herald pressure here. This is massive. But then I get so annoyed here. I'm like, why the fuck is this Cassio TPing? Like, this is actually really bad. Because we had so much pressure here. We had so much pressure. Look, it's only these 2 defending the top lane. We could have definitely... I feel like we could have definitely gotten the top tower if Cassio just stayed. But instead, she TPs down for a kill on Renekton, which is not amazing in my eyes. And so this is a stupid mistake 1. I was not paying attention to the minimap at all, and so I get caught here. And then I just die. Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention here. I was a bit frustrated on all of that TP, not gonna lie. But a huge Cassio ult comes in, and she flashes into the hook, and then she dies. Unlucky. And then Yuumi gets salty, and kind of spam pings me, which is whatever. Like, I mean, don't fucking talk to me. Legit, don't talk to me if you're playing Yuumi. Yeah, but it was my bad, but still, you know, fuck it. People make mistakes, whatever. Don't care. This was my first game back. That's my excuse. I was a bit disoriented in this game, and so I wasn't paying full attention. And so I was just like, okay, bro. Yeah, my bad. Shut up. Move on. And yeah, we leave it at that. That's one of the mistakes. So mistake number 1, how to counter it? Look at your map. I know you can't see the map right now, but hey, just look at your map, because I wasn't paying attention to the fog of war there. That was my bad. Yeah, that's basically it. So we're looking to try and contest dragon here, which is coming up. This will be the enemy's 3rd dragon, and so we don't really want them getting this. But at the same time, if they do get it, it's not the massive end of the world. And I had to actually jump out here because I was scared I was going to get CC chained. And unfortunately, the dragon's going to go away. Renekton's just going to TP and E away. Yeah. Unlucky. We couldn't really do much there. So, we have to just take the L and just reset. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. But yeah. And at this point, I feel like this is the point where I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of getting desperate here. I should probably try and make something. Excuse me. I should probably try and make something happen. We have no hard engage. I am the only source of hard engage aside from Cassiopeia ult on this team, so it's a bit hard to kind of go in. But we do get a nice pick on the Renekton there, and I'm going to try and look for something here, but it's just like I can't jump in on that, man. I can't do it. I can't. I've gone the wrong evolutions for this game. I feel like I just went QE because I was like, screw it. Like, who cares? We'll go for it. And yeah, I definitely should have gone W Evo. I think, yeah. QW or RW would have been the better choice this game for sure, because then I would have been able to set up plays for my team and yeah, effectively peel for my Cassio and Ezreal more. But yeah, small mistake from me. I try going on the Zoe here, but I just get bursted down. Unlucky. Cassio's here in the back, and she's gonna get hard focused here. She does pick up the Draven, but everyone else is gonna go down, and then I get pinged here. Of course, I understand. Gonna get spam pinged by the Yuumi again, and I'm just gonna hit him with the mute all. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do if you're getting flamed. That's just basically it. There's no point talking back, especially with league players, because league players are like, well, not all league players, right? But most A lot of the league players you see in solo queue are just pure shit. Like, they're just pure piles of shit and shouldn't be talked to at all. So yeah, we just ignore this and we keep going, baby, because that's what we do. Alright. And league is a learning process, right? The more mistakes you make in a game, the more likely you are to actually learn from them and just, you know, stop making those mistakes. And so this is definitely a case in this game. That is my last death. Oh, spoiler alert, that is my last death. Yes, I'm not gonna die again. Of course, I'm gonna play extra careful after I do those stupid jumps, right? That's just how you play League. You gotta learn. From every mistake you make, you just learn, and that's how you become better. Yes. For those of you who want to know how to become better at League, there you go. That is how you do it. Alright, so now it's just a matter of going for... Well, I'd say it's a matter of setting up for Baron, honestly. Like, not many other objectives up on the map aside from the next dragon that's coming up. And so we actually decide to... yeah, we decide to... we decided to bush camp here with Heimerdinger and Yuumi. In case someone comes and checks on the Baron. But turns out everyone's already in the river already. And so they actually decide to start the Baron. And because we have no vision, I have no ward, which is really bad. Otherwise, I could probably steal it here. Yuumi has no wards. We have nothing. Like, Heimerdinger should probably get vision here, but they just melt it. And we're just standing here in the bush and they get the Baron. Like, what the fuck? Oh, man. That was so unfortunate. Like, there's just... like, it's just unfortunate we had no vision. I don't know what to say. That was just sad. Like... I feel like the only way we can test that is if Heimerdinger uses his E or some shit over the wall. I don't know if that reveals, but yeah. Or if he places a turret down and it reveals the Baron. That's the only way I could have stolen that. Because I had no idea it would go down that quickly. So, yep, super unfortunate. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be like, okay, it's time to make like a sort of aggressive play, right? I'm going to walk up here and I'm hoping there's no vision. In this area. I should have sweeped the left bush as well, but I didn't. Unlucky, my bad. We see the Draven top, whatever. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna do the waiting game yet again. We're gonna play the waiting game again. This is the only way we can actually get picks at this point. That's basically all we have to do. I'm going to wait it out even though I saw Draven top. I know someone is gonna come down here because I'm pretty sure the next dragon is spawning. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get a pick before the dragon can spawn. So we're just going to wait here. We see the Heimerdinger here. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. And we're actually going to use the Heimerdinger as bait. They actually find him. And he's got a Zhonya's, which is really big. And we see the Zoe in isolation. We're going to jump on her. She has to come back. We're going to Q her, shut her down. And I make a mistake here again. And I jump, which is super dumb. Like, I should have just stayed over the wall and not jumped. So that if he does jump over the wall, like, I just can kill him really easily, but instead I make a mistake and I jump over and have to flash over to finish him off. I am stupid, but yeah. We pick up the Mountain Drake, which is pretty nice, I guess. Just preventing them from getting Mountain Soul. We don't really want Mountain Soul because Mountain Soul is like super annoying when you're playing an assassin. But yeah, we're going to pick up 3 of the enemy there and we're going to shove down the tower. Huge, like that was really, really good. And so, yeah, just from one pick, like just from one pick opportunity there, we can siege the enemy while they have Baron. So that was really, really good. And we denied them from getting the what do you call it? What do you call it? The Elder, no, not Elder Dragon. Mountain Soul. Fuck. What? I literally just said it like a few minutes ago. Alright, Blue Ward comes in. We're trying to do the waiting game cheese strat again, but it doesn't work because of the blue trinket. Unlucky, so we're gonna just have to back off here. And we disengage and gonna reset. We see there's a big wave in the bot lane, so I'm like, okay, someone should probably go defend that. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna reset, and you know that's gonna be it. Do I have serpents here? No, I don't. Unlucky. I'm gonna move towards mid to just kind of defend it because these guys still have Baron, so they're gonna try to use the Baron to go in here and siege. But thankfully, it just runs out. It just runs out as soon as their minion wave crashes the tower. Yumi's gonna Q assess me or cleanse me, whatever you call it, and yeah, I'm gonna have to be forced to jump out there. That was unfortunate, but yeah, the Yuumi shouldn't be using her cleanse on me like that because I can just press E and then I'm fine. So, you know, all good in that regard. Missed my W, obviously. Gotta do it. Gotta do that. and we're going to just, yeah, it's kind of a stalemate here, right? Because I went the wrong evolutions. I definitely went the wrong evolutions here. So I'm going to try and do something here. I see a stun on the Draven, so I'm going to jump on that. And Ezreal tries to snipe him. Doesn't work. Unlucky. We almost got a really good pick there. But, yeah, just unfortunate. Alright, 2 minutes until the Baron. So that's kind of our... I think that's our next play, right? We got to try go for that Baron. Because if we don't, then... Well, we don't have anything else to go towards, really. We can't really siege properly because we can get engaged on very easily. So, yeah, our only chance is like fighting a good Baron fight, winning the Baron, and then just ending the game. But we did pick up a Serpent's Fang here, which is cool. That's very nice indeed. And yeah, I'm still debating whether this Serpent's Fang was good buy. I literally don't know, like, because sometimes I feel like just like a Seawater's Grudge or a LDR would prove to just deal more damage and, you know, just be more useful compared to the Serpent's debuff. But hey, we'll see how it goes. I have not seen a use for this Serpent's Fang yet. Well, that's because I just fucking bought it, you idiot. But yeah, but in this game, I can't really say that I felt the Serpent's Fang doing work. I couldn't really say that. Alright, so I'm gonna try and... Yeah, I gotta be really careful here, right? Because the Fog of War is very threatening with the Zoe. If I get hit by Zoe once, then I'm probably just dead. Like, let's be honest. And yeah, bit of a slow game here. We have a very fed Ezreal, which is a good thing. And so we're going to just try and work with our Cassio and Ezreal to try and, you know, get picks. It's just a shame, man. Like, I should have gone RW. It's just, yeah, definitely not, like, the reason I went QE is because, well, I mean, I think Q is fine here, but I should have gone W. I just went E because I was feeling myself, and I was like, hey, you know, we got this in the bag, no problem. But yeah, the Renekon's gonna go down. The Heimer's gonna survive in the top lane. Draven not gonna come out. It looks like they want to collapse on the top lane, so I'm just gonna be here in case they do. I can't face check that bush, of course, because of vision reasons. Gotta respect. Being very careful here. Viega's gonna try go on the Cassio. Nice sidestep by the Cassio. Viega's gonna ulti out. I'm gonna proc his Immortal Shield Bow, and we're almost gonna pick up the Viego there. Actually, we do pick up the Viego. Huge snipe coming in from the Ezreal, and he's gonna eat and pick up the Draven. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah. I'm sorry if you feel like this game is a little boring, but in my opinion, I felt it was kind of. I felt it was a good game in my opinion. In my opinion, I felt it was good. Like, it wasn't. It's not a perfect game by me by any means, but you know, I feel like it's good. Anyway, we're gonna try to get the Baron here with Viego and Draven dead. This should be a no-brainer. Like, we can't really mess this up. Yep, we pick up the Baron, and we're gonna jump on the Zoe here, pick her up too. And with 3 dead, we're going to use the Baron, and we're just going to try and shove into the base. Yep. So I just pick up the Yuumi first. But yeah, that's gonna be it, I think. Yeah. So a couple of mistakes I made that game, but this is in the process of learning, right? It's a learning experience. We never died after those stupid mistakes that we made afterwards, so that was really good. And so I make a pretty aggressive leap here, and I try to jump on the Thresh. Blah blah blah. Viega's gonna go in. He's gonna die. Whatever. We get griefed by the inhibitor. So yeah, and the Renekon's gonna come along in the back, and he's gonna go down as well, and that's gonna be the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, I have another banger video coming soon. Like, it's an insane video. Like, it's truly incredible. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, maybe learned something, and I will see you next time. Catch you later.